name is Denise. About 2 years ago, I was involved in a car accident and I started experiencing back pain. I was online and off of social media, Facebook, is where I found Dr. Jimenez. And I just clicked on his link and started reading about him. As far as my pain injury, I started experiencing back pain. And a few months later, my upper body started hurting, more shoulder pain, at which I just started noticing I couldn't sit for long periods of time. I couldn't sleep. I was restless, and I just started looking more into it and started reading about Dr. Jimenez and what he does, and decided to make myself an appointment. Once I started treatment with Dr. Jimenez, I started noticing I was able to go back to the gym. I was able to sit longer periods of time, and ever since I've been a lot better. After I had the accident, I noticed that, as far as me going to do any grocery shopping or go even shopping for any clothes or anything, as I was walking, the longer I'd walk, the more I'd have to take, breaks to sit down. It was unbearable, really. Right, well, as far as before I went to go see Dr. Jimenez, as I'm asleep, the pain would wake me up. Just rolling over from side to side. It was just excruciating pain, unbearable, like I mentioned, to a point where I had to ask my spouse to help me get out of bed, put on, my clothes on and get dressed. It's just, horrible. Well, my first visit, automatically I felt better, but along came with soreness. I did continue treatment. I saw him maybe 2-3 times out of the week. Shortly after that, I started noticing change. I was waking up in the middle of the night with pain. They did mention to me to drink plenty of water to release any toxins, which I did so. He also mentioned for me to start, going back to the gym, which would help me with as far as momentum and getting myself back to where I was prior to my incident. When I was continuing training with Dr. Jimenez, the massage therapist worked on me. She did deep tissue massage, which felt amazing. She worked well with everything what I was feeling. It not only affected me, but other people around me, my loved ones. I had a great support system. As far as once I started treatment, my family came with me to visit Dr. Jimenez as well. And just the way he spoke to me about, what I was going through, and that just knowing that I was going to be okay is what helped me. I'd say about after my 3rd or 4th visit is when I started feeling alleviation regarding all the symptoms that I had. Not only that, my daughter was in cheerleading, so she had experienced an incident, and I later brought her and myself to see Dr. Jimenez. Just that lower back pain is what really bothered me. For me to be able to go to work and sit there 8 hours was what really bothered me. I sit at a desk all day, so my shoulders, certain movements that I had to do, answering phones, it's just burning sensation on my back. As far as my daughter being involved in cheerleading and me being in this incident, getting her dressed, getting her hair done, getting her all set up to go do her competitions was stressful to me because I didn't have the strength, to be able to do certain movements to comb her hair and get her ready, and take her up and down, and sitting at the stadium for long periods of time. It's very stressful. Of course, my daughter would always ask me, "Are you okay, Mom?" And she noticed, that I was stalling here and there, to and from any event that she had going on. Was it a turning point? Well, at that, I was already seeing Dr. Jimenez when she started that season of cheer. So as far as me making my appointments and making sure I was treated was very important to me because I wanted to be able to make these events with my daughter. Within my 4th visit is when I noticed I started feeling better, really. Then again, I followed what Dr. Jimenez told me to do, be consistent with yourself, get rest, drink plenty of water. I had certain restrictions as well. He had me take 15-minute breaks every 2 hours, get away from my desk, walk around a little bit, and that helped me greatly. I tend to carry most of my stress in my upper back, so I noticed if I don't use a certain pillow, it's what bothers me. But sometimes I don't even have to use a pillow, I just sleep straight up. And that's the best. Just coming to see him, he released a lot of my stress. I felt stronger. I felt positive about his treatment, and I would highly recommend Dr. Jimenez. If he was able to help me with my back pain, I'm sure he'll be able to help you with